Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In this channel we will discuss something related about iOS app development. Today we will discuss how to create a custom view in iOS. Let's create this UI. This type of UI you must have seen in most of the shopping application. To create this type of UI I have used StackView inside a ScrollView, and that ScrollView will scroll towards the horizontal. It's not a vertical, right, as you can see from the screen. And also each item contains one remove button. Like if you click on that remove button, that particular token will be removed. If you have any question related to today's topic, then definitely you can ask me in comment section and I will try to answer those. So without getting delay, let's get started. Let's create a new file. Base class should be UI view, as we are going to create a custom view. Let's override init method of UI view. One is init with frame, and another is init with coder. Now let's create a function which will be called from both of these init method. Now let's create a scroll view. Okay, let's if scroll view equal to UI scroll view. Now we'll create a scroll view and return. After that, let's create a stack view, because we want a stack view inside a scroll view, so we need both the components. And at the stack view we should set the axis as horizontal, and let's give some spacing between the items inside the stack view. Now let's write some code inside the common init method. So first thing we will do, like we will make some of the properties as false, like translate auto resizing mask into constant. Why I am making these as false? Because we have to create the constant programmatically, right? Let's add stack view into the scroll view. Then we will add the scroll view to the main view. Now let's add some auto layout constant to both stack view and the scroll view, and we will do it by using anchor. Let's add top anchor, bottom anchor, leading anchor and the trailing anchor to this scroll view. Similarly, let's put the constant for stack view also. Same way, like the scroll view, we'll add the constant through the anchors only. Now let's create a data source for our custom view. So data source is a array of strings which holds the name of the items which should be displayed in our horizontal scroll view. Correct? Now let's create our another function render UI where we can loop our data source. Now let's create a function named as create token view. So basically what it will do, like it will create one view which contains both UI label and a remove button, and that UI view need to be added in the stack view. Okay, in this function we will first create a view, then inside that view we will add a UI label and one remove button, and whole UI view need to be written from this method. Okay, let's do that. So I have given some corner radius to the view. Now let's say you create one UI label. Now we must add this label to the view. After that we will create a remove button. We will assign some tag to the button. Now we will add one image to this button, and this image in my desktop. Let me add that. Now let's add auto load constraints to this both UI label and button. Okay, so we will use the anchor points here also, like we used in StackView and ScrollView. So now our custom view is ready, it's almost ready. So now let's use that. So first create one UI view. Let's give some constraint to this view. We'll give leading, top, right and height of this view. And as this is a custom view, we should change this class name as our filter view. Now let's create a IB outlet. We have to create this IB outlet because we have to provide the data source. We have to pass the data source which it needs to be shown, right? Now let's create the data source for our custom view. We will pass this data source to the filter view. So by setting filter view data source equal to filter data source. Now let's run our application. Let's see what happens. Wow, it's great, it's showing up. Now our custom view is ready and it's displaying those data source which we were passed, right? So now it requires some modification, like let's change the font name and font size. It's showing very big. Let's make it small. So in this custom view, one thing is missing, like the view controller which is going to use this custom view should get to know when user deletes any of the item, right? So now let's create a delegate for that. Now let's use this delegate in our view controller. Now let's assign the filters view delegate method here, and let's run the app, and we will remove one item by clicking the cross button, and here as you can see the specific item and its index number is getting printed here. So we created a custom view which is a reusable component. You can use this component wherever you want throughout your app. That's it. Thank you so much. So if you liked this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Please like and share this tutorial. Thanks again.